Hey guys, it's Dark Planet, the Dark Planet, back again for our second video. So, today I'm going to be telling another scary story. Make sure to send a scary story in the comments below. Alright, here it goes. Me and my friend John were trick-or-treating one Halloween night. We filled about a 4-foot pillowcase because we went to all over town. It was pretty much the whole town that we went to trick-or-treating, so we got a ton of candy. We passed this one creepy house that's been abandoned for a long time. So we went and knocked on the door. We dared each other to say trick-or-treat if someone ever opened the door. And someone did, and we said trick-or-treat. And right as we said trick-or-treat, the guy grabbed our shoulder and yanked us in. A little backstory on that house. That house has been abandoned. Nobody lives there. But we dared ourselves to see if someone was there. Someone was there. And like I said, they yanked us in. They threw us to the floor and a foul smell went across the room. Me and my friend John got up and started running down the hall towards the door. We opened the door, and what we thought was the door to go out to the back or the front or the side or whatever. It was the stairs down to the basement. The creepy basement of an abandoned house with some creepo right behind us, about to yank us on the floor and probably murder us. We had no choice but to run down in the creepy basement. And that's exactly what we did. We ran down to that basement like two scared cats. I tripped on the stairs and rolled down them. I got a couple bruises, and right as the guy was on the step in front of me, I managed to get up and run across the basement, but there were so many things on the floor. It was really creepy because all we could see was dolls on each side of us, old dolls from the 1900s. It was really creepy. I tripped and fell again, and the guy tripped right over me and smashed his head against the wall. It wasn't the wall. When I got up, I found a flashlight in his pocket aimed at there. There were 5 dead bodies, skulls. It was insane. I can't believe it. Well, we just saw 5 dead bodies. So, we couldn't get out of that house. We heard more footsteps coming down, like there was a whole group of people in this house. It's insane. We heard 5 pairs of footsteps just running in the hall, and a bunch more coming out of bedrooms and closets. And then, I don't even know what happened next. I was too scared to even think. My heart was dropping like I was going to get murdered. And all I knew is that my parents were at my house, waiting for us to come back. But it was too late. Someone grabbed out a gun and shot. It hit my brother John right in the chest. I picked him up and dragged him. I was trying to get out. I kicked open the door to the basement and we got out. At least to the kitchen, and then someone tackled me to the floor. Of course, I'm only about 14 years old. I can't hold off like a 40-year-old adult, especially with a pistol. A .44 Magnum in his hand, he shot into the air. It was a silencer though, so it was really, I don't even know. He used a silencer, obviously, to make no sound so he could kill people on trick-or-treating silently without any proof that he did it. So what he did then, he took me and smashed my head against the table. I felt like I was getting a little nauseous. And it was too late to save my friend. His heartbeat was done. But still, I grabbed him and started yanking him across, trying to get out of here. I opened the door and slammed the door, and there was a bunch of trick-or-treaters coming up. I screamed, "No, don't do it." And they thought everyone thought it was a Halloween setup with a fake body or someone planning something out and acting like they were dead. So they went up to the door. They went to the door, rang the bell, nobody answered. At that point, everyone thought that it was just a scam and walked away. I'll never forget the reactions on people's face when they saw in the news that it actually was true. I couldn't see the reactions, but I could picture them in my head. Fast forward about 2 years. Another trick-or-treating night, I passed the same house. It changed a lot. They had to knock it down. But there were still ruins of the little basement. And still the skulls down there. Because no police further investigated. But all those people who shot were already arrested in jail. So, me and my other friend, this time, his name was James. We went down there. There was no roof, so it was still pretty dark from the night. But the street lights, we could see enough. More than I could see when I was running. All there was just rubble from the roof on top of that, which was really the bottom, which was really the floor to the second floor, above the basement. There was just rubble of that, and I could memorize and picture in my head what it used to look like. I remembered it so good. The rubble on the floor still had tile from the kitchen on it. And creepy enough, it still had blood stains running across from my friend John. I'll never forget that trick-or-treating night. I will never forget that. Ever. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That's another scary story. You guys should go check out my last video, The Stalker. It's full. It has it's pretty endless, I'd say. Like, the story lasted about 7 minutes and 16 seconds, but The Stalker lasts 8 minutes of just me, literally just blabbing about horror. But The Stalker, it's a pretty good story. So yeah. So you guys should watch The Stalker. It's a really, really good story. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, The Dark Planet, where shivers and fears before bedtime begin.